the knowledge dump starts off with the fact that I don't understand this first boost. At the start, I think Zelius is better at this start than me, so like ask him.
Why don't 3-wall? Because 3-wall is slower than 4-wall.
I think everyone's familiar with the start who has like a 5x or better, so I won't spend too much time on it. But you just want to boost like right above the platform, boost literally instantly, like the frame after you bounce off the pad. Like, just like everything at the start, just try to do it like instantly. Like that wasn't even that good. And then one thing that I just messed up, that's like a common mistake that I see people doing, is they'll like, so for this boost, like they'll go like here, when I think it's optimal to go like a bit more like, maybe not all the way at the edge, but like not like over here, you know? And then the same thing on the left boost. Like I'll see people do an angle, like I'll exaggerate it a bit, but like that kind of thing where you're like zigzagging a bit too much. So just try to make sure you're being quick and then like boosting in a straight line. For this part, you do want to make sure your angle is like tight. You don't want to go too far to the right. You want to like stay as far to the left as you can. Okay, so here, it's just quick boosts, but there's a couple boosts here that you can do like a bit faster than normal. I think everyone knows this, I'm just being thorough, where it's like, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like, there's a couple in here that you can do quicker. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 3, 4 you can do quicker. 1, 2. And then 5 and 6 you can do quicker too. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like you can do it. You can cheat and gain a couple of frames like that. So, up boost corner. This is so simple. I don't know why this fucks people up, but this is like the most simple thing in the world. The more corner your up boost, the earlier you land, right? So up boost corner, early landing. Like corner, like you don't want to be your up boost in the middle like this, because then you don't land early. See how we go high, right? You hit the middle and you go high, right? So you want to be in the bottom right corner. Like I know everyone probably gets this, but it's like some people don't understand this, and it's like I'm just trying to be thorough. So see this front facing part here? If you see this white part, the curve on the white part, so see this part, right? If you hit here, you can land like a bit earlier, kind of like that. Like you don't go up like high or whatever. Like you don't go up that high if you hit the corner like this. Let's see if I can get it. I don't know. So there's like, basically you can get a landing by hitting about this area. Whoops. You can like hit here to get earlier, but you can also hit like here and get an even earlier landing. So I'll try to get that. Like I kind of got it there, but that wasn't perfect. But like, if you experiment this, you'll see what I mean. Try like, so the spot I just hit, I kind of hit like the classic spot, right? Maybe like a bit, like that was a pretty good one. I hit like, you know, like kind of like here-ish, maybe something like this. But like, try hitting like a little more here, and you'll see that as you go up, you'll go up, and then as you're going up, like you'll go up, and then like the frame you pass this part as you're going up, you'll see Astro is in a standing state, and you can just boost immediately. It's like pretty crazy. It's not as crazy as it looks because it takes like an extra frame or two to hit this spot that's like over here instead of just like the front here. It takes like an extra frame or two to get there, but I think you're actually making that up and then some. So I think that's like the optimal way to do this. First of all, for this part, I've started when I get up here, especially if I'm going for this corner shit, I'm holding left here, like to get as far to the left as possible, so I have space so I don't die. It's like that kind of thing. Like, it's hard to show. I'll show it next run. And then for 4-wall itself, this is another thing I think, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but, and I'm not entirely sure what's optimal, but to get 4-wall, you can choose to take an angle that's like, you can try to, again, go for like right here, and you'll get a 4-wall. But you can also go for like here, and you'll get a 4-wall. And I kind of like this one. I'm not sure if it's optimal, but I kind of aim for like this bolt right here. Yeah, you want to land like, obviously, like, one thing I'll do is I'll boost, instead of boosting directly ahead, I'll boost like very slightly to the left, and then curl back to the right, just so I don't die. I think that's a good thing to add. So as you get up here, you hold left, and then like boost a bit to the left, and then curl back to the right. Like that. Except I didn't go for the 4-wall, but that was like perfect. And then, so as you get here, I just buffer a long boost. I just accept the long boost at this point. If there's a way to get past it, great, someone else can find that. But I just accept the long boost because it sets up really well for just a nice little short boost to land on here. And then here, so like, I just try to line myself up so I'm like slightly more than halfway. This is like about perfect. And then I'm gaming. Okay, so one thing is people will hold their hover for way too long up here. You only need to hover, like, and you can hover sooner than you think for a lot of people. Like, you just like, boom, 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 and then you can get up there. Like, and so you see how like you get like barely stuck for a frame, like I did just there when I first got up here. Like I got like barely stuck. I think that's fine. Like if you get like the tiny little where it like looks like you get like barely stuck, I think that's okay because that means you're boosting earlier. And then just get this boost, and then all of you, I'm probably worse at God Pixel than most people, but you know the deal. More than halfway, hold left a bit, and then jump. If you're getting that cycle where the beam is too high, that's just like skill issue. Like you just have to go faster. Like I dealt with that, and there was like a day or two where I lost a lot of runs to that, but like you just get faster pace and then you don't die to it anymore. That's just how it is. But yeah, no, the end I will say, like whatever pace you're going for, try to like learn what that cycle is going to be. Like visualize, be able to visualize, okay, so like pay attention to what like if you get a run that's like a 48 or whatever, and you like know what that cycle looks like, right? Or like maybe you messed up the ending and still got a 48. Now you know, like, okay, that's like what a 3x cycle looks like. Like record that run, like burn it into your brain, like memorize what the cycle you're trying to get the run on looks like. Because it's not worth it, like, if you're just getting to the end, even if you're getting God Pixel 2, and you're getting it on like runs that are like maybe you'll PB by like 100th or 2, But if you're going for like a time in the 3s or the low 4s, then it's like you need to like just learn what the cycle on those paces is. It's like not you're you can just like go improve the slow and steady way, but you can almost, it's like a free shortcut almost. It's like if you just start trying to get like better paces at the end and like start like preparing yourself for better paces, you'll just get like a big skip instead of PBing by a couple of frames. Maybe I'll give a practical example of what I'm talking about. Because that sounds good, right? But then it's like, okay, what does that actually mean? What does it actually mean to prepare yourself for the angles you're going to take on the pace you want, right? Like here's an example of how that would look, and here's an actual example that I've used to help me PB on this level. So this last beam on this last cross. So when you boost off of like here to here, right? The better your pace. Oh shit. So. But basically, you know what I was going to say, I think. The better your pace, that girder is further to the right, right? Like if you're on like an 83 pace, it might be here, but if you're on a 5x pace, it's going to be further out to the right. So you need to like have in your head the vision of that girder being like all the fucking way out here, and like mentally prepare yourself to commit to boosting like all the way out there where the girder is going to be on your best paces, and not just like fall into the old habit of like boosting there and dying. That's kind of funny that it died.